Hey curious people, desk lamps. What is inside desk lamps? Because you know what, they're pretty heavy. So I thought we'd have a little scrap out of this one and see what actually we can get out of these things. So I mean, firstly you've got this nice extending poles here. Lovely jubbly. So let's have a little looky how we can get in. Looks like these should come off pretty easily. There we go. Most stuff's, you know, moving over to LED now as well. It's much better for the planet. Okay, so I suspect that they, boo hiss, are nothing of importance. Perhaps I'll take the bulb out before I smash that one, eh? Oh, that is metal. Okay. So brass connections are there. Okay, so some aluminium there. And they're just steel, so they're of no interest, so I'll get those off camera. Just keep a little bit of aluminium and plastic, and yeah, they're just steel as well, so again of no interest. Now the base, the heavy bit, I'm thinking there should be a nice transformer in here. Let's see. Now screws are normally under the feet. We all come across desk lamps. You know, have they got copper inside them? That's what we want to know. Is there a nice transformer? I'm thinking yes. But that means nothing. Okay, moment of truth. Ba-ba-da! Oh yeah! Transformer goodness. You could just tell from the weight. Nice. So, and actually the copper in there looks really good as well. It is thick. I need to show you this in more detail for sure. Okie dokie. So, obviously need to cut into the steel casing, but I can definitely show you the lovely quality of the copper inside here. Check this out. She says. Okay, so there you can see the copper inside. It's not as thick as what it looked. I must have been looking at the connector there. Oh no, that's the top. Hang on, I want to show you this side. So even if you get Chinesium on the top, it doesn't mean you've got Chinesium on the bottom. And look, and you won't have either, because that side will always be the quality If you're lucky, you got it quality both sides, but if not, you will have it on. Don't give up when you only cut into the 1/2, because look at this. There we go. Do you see what I see? Coppa, coppa, coppa. Heck yeah! Look at that. Yum, yum. So, you know, you open it up and you think, and if you cut into it and it's Chinesian, which this one isn't, don't give up, because check out the bottom layer and what a difference. Beautiful. Okay, so obviously that will need cutting into, but I just basically wanted to show you what was inside the desk lamp. So we've got a few little goodies here. That's glass, be careful of that. So there we have it. So I was just depopulating and da-da-da, I remembered I did get some more mail. Now we all know who this one's from. I got a couple. Now I did a separate mail call a while ago and I lost the footage. So I just want to quickly show you up here. So we got Raphael. We all know I love Raphael's Saturday night scrap night. It's brilliant. I'm sure most of my viewers know it. So yeah, if you don't, definitely check that one out. He does videos in the week as well, but the scrap night is awesome. And Johnny's Swedish scrapper here, he started doing lives now. He's got his 1,000, well he's way over now actually, so that's great. So thank you guys. Check out his channel if you haven't already. I think he's over 1,700 now. And one from Mark, thank you Mark. And so then I also got these. So obviously we know who this one is. Sharky! Shark sighted today, scrap at own risk. The familiar. It's very bright. And actually, you know, everyone says I've got a big sticker. This is definitely bigger than the others I've got on my board. And if you compare, you know, so that's Sharks. We'll put that up as well. Shark Scrapper, he's brilliant. Check him out. Lots of street scrapping. Awesome. Little challenges, guessing the wire length. And then Scotty Daniel. Thank you, Scotty. I got yours. Scotty's on a lot of the live streams. He's got his own videos up as well. Check him out if you haven't already. I particularly loved his Christmas displays. Scotty loves Christmas, which is nice. So yeah, check these out. So where shall we put them? Nice bright Sharky sticker. Oh, there's my old soldering iron. Gone for a Burton. I'm going to give that away, by the way. Excuse me. I'm going to give that away, by the way, guys. So if anybody would like it, you know, anyone who collects old tools, I know it's only a bit of it, but I still think it's pretty cool. It's got the wooden handle, rusty as heck, but I mean, I'll just keep it. Nothing will happen to it. But if anybody does want that, then I'd say put it in these comments, but if I might miss it, maybe send me an email. My email address is in the about section. Right, so Scotty's, I reckon, oh, it's tricky, isn't it? Yeah, up here. There we go. Check out their channels, everyone, you can see on my wall there. Brilliant. Moving on. So, if you remember, I said that I wanted to make something out of my nan's TV. Go with, I'm going to try a couple of coasters and these paperweight shapes. That's quite a cool, quirky shape, and that's like a jewel shape. So, I'm going to pour slowly the resin and the hardener, and then mix it for about 5 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes. There's a real technique to the mixing. You do not want to create loads of air bubbles in it. Okay, now the resin's nicely mixed, got the two shapes. I'm going to pour a tiny bit on the bottom of each. Now this takes about 48 hours to cure. Well, the warmer the area, the faster the cure. However, don't try and actually cure it with heat because it'll catch fire. Maybe I'll put it in this one. In fact, I'm just gonna. So this copper spool I'd quite like over this side. Oh, see, that's sunk straight to the bottom, but that's quite cool. I'm quite pleased about that. There we go. Okay, now I feel like I can safely put those in somewhere away from my children. We will look at these again in 24 hours. Hang on, we'll just pop that. I'll put my Nan's TV back in its TV bits back because I'm probably going to make something else another time with the bit that is like a photo frame. So that's all out of Nan's TV. Okay, so I think we're there on the moulds. Now these ones, it's interesting as a trial and error here that the bits and pieces have popped out a bit. Can you see? But they're so easy to get out of the moulds. We'll see if it's still functional, whether it will wobble around too much. There we go. Oh, I love it. There we go. So this was the miscellaneous bits that I just threw in the leftover resin. I actually really like it. Awesome. I mean, I love resin, so I know I'm going to love metal casting when it comes to it down the line. And I was looking this morning, I cannot believe the kind of moulds you can get now. I've basically got about 10 in my Amazon. I need to put in some in Save for Later, because there's just, it's crazy the silicone moulds you can get now. These are like boring and bog standard compared to the stuff I was looking at this morning. So yeah, I'm definitely going to mix it up a bit and get some more interesting moulds. But yeah, coasters are... So this is a mug that I made with the students yesterday. No, wait, what day are we? Friday. So this is my mug. That was my design. The thing is with it was that the ceramic pens that we were given to use, it didn't seal the image, and as you can see, it sort of started rubbing off. So I thought, oh, I've got an idea. So I just painted on some of my leftover resin. I mean, it's messy, but I don't really care. It was going to rub off anyway. So yeah, that's my new... Anyway, it's only just big enough. It's literally, these coasters are literally the size of the mug. So I have ordered some... Well, no, I haven't actually. They're in my basket. I'm going to order some bigger ones. But I thought it might wobble around. It doesn't, and I don't know if that's because of the sort of grip that but actually, so I can still use this one, even my Nan's bits. So same with this one, it's all risen up out where it's floated to the top a bit. I'd quite like some thicker ones really, because obviously the pieces I'm using are quite thick. Anyway, ta-da! So this is out of my Nan's TV. It's the effect isn't quite as good as what I wanted, I'll be honest with this one. It looks a bit odd. But yeah, I prefer the effect of this one a lot more, actually. I think the chucking it in effect is better than trying to organise it. Now this one, now these are difficult to get out, but once you get them out, it's not too hard. You've just got to pop that seal. I used to have like a little rod that I'd poke down, but that's long since gone, so I'm going to have to try to use some strength, which is a laugh. Oh, I love it already. I do. Go. Nearly there. Yay! Oh, I love it. Oh, I do. I love it. Look at it. Wow. The only slight negative is, which I did think would happen, is that these bits have all sunk. Now the copper worked really well at keeping some of the other bits in place in the middle. So the MOSFET stayed up here, a little cap and a crystal there. Can you see it in there? But the chip, which actually I would have preferred to be the other way around, so that's a bit annoying. And the spool here and these ceramic caps have all sunk to the bottom, but oh, look at that for an effect though. I love it. Literally. Aha! Brilliant. So that's going to be my gift for my Nan. She's probably going to think I'm absolutely nuts. And I'm going to tell her that's made out of her TV. But I do love that effect in there. Can you see it? That beautiful copper, frozen in time now. Stunning like paperweight.
I actually really like that. I'll sand off just the edges here, but that is the bottom anyway. Having said that, she could put it any way round she wants. Once that's sanded, it won't matter. You can stand it however you want. But I really love it. Really happy with that, and it's my nan's TV, so it means a bit more. So I will do some further videos on some of my creations. People keep asking me about, what are you talking about, your creations? So I used to make things for the garden, so I want to get back into doing that, and I'll show you some of the bits and pieces. But yeah, I'm really happy with that. But for now, I'll pop them all back in. I might leave that up here for my coaster. Maybe that will be my coaster for the shed. Now the other thing, let's have a little sip of my tea. This is today's mug that was a gift. I don't eat anything that poops. There we go. Right. Okay, so this week's sticker arrivals I will show you. Firstly, we've got Parkness. Whoop! Thank you, Parkness. We all love watching Parkness. I love his intro. It's just I just love it every time it comes on. I have a real thing for intros, and when people have got a really banging intro, which is funny because mine is a bit not that exciting, but I do really love it, and I love his intro and his quirky videos as well. Always watch his videos. He's a great supporter of everybody else, so we all know and love Parkness, and if not, check him out. So let's see who we get as to what order, because the shapes might determine where they're going to go. So next, da-da-da, Top Conker. Really thrilled. So thank you very much, Top Conker, for sending this out. I know we have giggles about the cost it's going to cost you, because now everyone's going to want one. But we all love Top Conker as well. Go and check him out. His lives, he's getting there. I mean, I'm dreading when I start doing lives, these technical issues. But no, well done you for getting there with your lives. It's brilliant. And my favourite quote now, every time someone starts being cheeky, all I hear in my head is leave it, leave it. So that's a lovely sticker as well. So thank you very much, Top Conker. That's going on. That's a bit bigger actually, a bit bigger than Parkness. And then also we have John Ladd. Thank you, John Ladd. And thank you for writing Everyday Sola's cough on the envelope. They were probably thinking, what the heck, at the forwarding place. But anyway, there we go. There we are. There we have it. John has funny, quirky videos on his. Does some lives as well. So you can check out John Ladd. He's also a really great supporter of everybody else, which is lovely. So, where are we going to put them? So I have requested a sticker from the one who has the elusive stickers. Those rare ones. You know who I'm talking about. We shall see if and when I may acquire said sticker. Shark is it's peeling as well. Right, there we go. Growing nicely. Love it. Thank you, guys. Alright, well, I was given this audio line answering machine. It's all a bit random. It's sort of been cut already. Oh, it's got quite a nice heavy plug like that. Yeah, so I'm not really sure what the deal is with this one. But yeah, anyway. That's bizarre, isn't it? Anyway, let's have a little looky. So I haven't really done I don't think I've done an answering machine. I've done lots of the phones that have the answering machine service on their, you know, base, but never just a separate answering machine. Sort of a thing of the past, really, aren't they? Like many things, just don't have a need for them anymore. Most people don't even use a landline these days, and those that do, like me, usually have the answering service. It's part of it. That won't come. That won't come. So yeah. So let's have a look anyway. I don't think it'll be magnificent, but curious all the same. I basically can't wait to make some more e-waste creations with the resin. I've got the resin bug again. It's really easy to honestly, if you start making stuff, you just then get the bug and want to make more and more and more and more flowers. And I mean, I didn't used to make stuff out of the actual circuit board components. Ooh. Alright, so dokie. So here's a little circuit board. Look at that packed in there. Crikey. I mean, that is packed in, isn't it? Anyway, so oh, there is a big crystal there, actually. That's quite a nice sized crystal. That's nice. And you've got some ICs. Loads of different resistors, capacitors, yada yada yada. Switches here, could be some silver contacts in there. Copper spools, that's what I'm interested in. Yeah, not a lot. There's a couple of LEDs there. So, but yeah, not too much there. Speaker, ribbon, nothing special on the ribbon. Just have a look at this side for the buttons, just to see if we've got any nice silver on there. We've got some copper in those. So copper in those ones. Oh, where'd it go? Down in there, can you see? Teeny bit. But I'll take it. So then would that be silver in there? I guess, maybe? I don't know, you can tell me. You knowledgeable peeps can tell me that. So there we go, I'll go through that in a bit more detail. Should be some gold here, yeah. Little tiny gold bits on there. Brass on the plugs. At least it's a nice decent plug. Should we have a look in the plug? Yeah, why not? Why do they do this? Because it's so annoying. It's a U. Where's my U? There it is. They do it. It's annoying, but I don't know. Will it reach? Yeah, I think so. Phew. So I popped over to the copper bar last night. That was cool. Romantic's new thing. I love the name. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Gotcha. Jeez Louise. Oh, look at that now. Okay, that wasn't budging easily, was it? Still don't think it's going to budge too easily. Don't know why, but I wanted to do this one as we went. But here it is. Oh, hang on, I've got to bend with my phone in my pocket. Oh, I've got it in my pocket as well. Okay, there we go. Look at that shiny brass. Very nice too, I would say. There we go. Oh, I look like a right bozo. That is there because I was trying to dry it out with the heater. I want to start storing bits in the nice bottles. Because look at that. With the ship on there. I think it's cool. And it is dry now. I don't want to put any bits in there while there was still residue in the bottom. Okay. Well, they need cleaning up. But very nice. We are lucky with our plugs actually in the UK. Nice 3 pins. I can hear the seagulls, which always cracks me up because I live nowhere near the sea. Well, about 30 miles from the sea. There we are. Nice. In the jar. Okay. And then obviously little transformer. For me to clean up another time. Heavy, small but mighty. Okie dokie. Nothing too exciting there. What's this? Oh, that's been done recently. Johnny did that recently. Johnny Swedish Scrapper did a shredder recently. So I won't do that on camera. D-Link. Do some routers, I suppose. Not the most exciting. Just for sheer curiosity on the I'm blue and now the diva. We know where that blue came from, didn't we? Just because I want to know what's rattling around in there. We'll do this Talk U-View box. Huawei, huh? That can't be that old then. Let's have a look. I haven't done one of these, so that does appeal to me as slightly intriguing. Doesn't everything just seem nicer on a sunny... It almost feels a bit spring-like today, you know. Which is very nice. Do the front panel. Keep picking up the rock. Let me put that one back because I keep picking it up. And it's not one that I hardly ever use because... Sorry, it's one that I hardly ever use. Not that it's not one that I hardly ever use. Because if it's not one that I hardly ever use, then it's one that I use a lot. It's like when people say, I ain't got nothing. So you've got something. Just makes me laugh. I think I used to be the same. I think I used to do it. Another one that I used to get pulled up on was Noah. So now when I get Noah, I burst into song of Who Built the Ark? Noah, Noah. Which I'm sure delights children. I can't help myself. Everyone knows I have to sing. You know, whenever, it's almost like a rule. Whenever anybody says something that is also the lyric to a song, I just have to sing it. Oh, I missed one. I missed that one. Warranty void if this seal is broken. Yeah. We love doing that, don't we? Warranty? What warranty? Right, can we pop the lid off? Here we go. Oh, there's a nice heat sink there. That's always very nice. That's what was rattling around. Looks like a holder of some description. Right. Oh, I love that. Put it away, Zollers, put it away. Luckily, my viewers know by now it's going to happen. Whenever there's something remotely sensory that I can mess around with, it's going to happen. To give me that sensory fulfillment that I so desire. There we go. These are very stiff, these ones on here. I'm not sure even popping them is going to do the job, but let's see. Oh yes, yes it will. So, how about without further ado, we have a little look. Cool. I'll be cutting those ones in. Whoa! Ba-choing! Whoa! Okay, nice ceramic. Aluminium heat sink. Oh, it's a nice effect on there, isn't it? Okie doke, so here we go. Let's have a little bit more of a look. Okie dokie, so you've got some ICs, you've got this lovely, anyway, you've got a nice ceramic IC there. Which is nice on a board like this. I'm going to have to get it off. Very nice. Copper spool. Got some little MLCCs on it, as well as other little ICs. Crystal oscillator there. Capacitors. That's his transformer, so there'll be some copper in there. Okay, little capacitors. And then you've got your, so you've got gold in this one, this one, this one. So that's your HDMI, Ethernet, USB. In honesty, not sure about this one. This one's got SCART and HDMI. Actually can't see if there's gold in that SCART or not. I can't see any. Doesn't mean there isn't. And then you've got a heat shield here. So there's probably some little bits and pieces under here also. Might be able to pop it up. Oh, it's copper. I love this stuff. Look at this. Well, actually, it's usually copper, but that doesn't look like copper. I'll have to look into that in more detail. Still got that in there. As long as that's nowhere near that ceramic, is it? No. That's good. Oh, I do love it when they come off so easily. Sometimes they're an absolute beast to get off, those little heat shields. Okay, oh look, I've got 2 more little ceramics. Lovely. Oh, that's nice. One there and one there. Oh, sweet. Can't wait to depopulate those and have a look. Oh look, and there's a little gold band crystal oscillator there as well. And when I say little, I mean little. I'll just see if there's one this side as well. Don't think there is. So there's one there. Some MLCCs here as well. Okay, nice. I always like these little boards. Oh, there's switches here as well. So potentially some silvery bits. Another little bit there as well. Leave nothing behind. More gold in the USB there. And you've got more bits there. Lovely. Okay, cool. Now this appeals to me because look at this. Oh, so there might be a nice wireless card in this TP-Link one. And some nice brass in the antennas. So we shall start with the antenna. Oh, okay, that's different. And that, my friends, is very silver looking. Can you see the shimmer? Oh, that is different. I've never come across that in an antenna before. Wow. Nice. Very nice. So the silver just goes into a... Oh. Hello. Hello. Wow. God, look at that. That's gorgeous. Nice brass. So isn't that interesting? So 2 of them have these silver. And this one's got that lovely brass. Sweet. Very nice. Getting a bit paranoid actually that that I'm gonna miss. No good, it was just that one. Awesome. Okay, great start. Great start indeed. There we go. Oh, very nice. Some nice gold contacts there. Right. I see unicorn horns. Keep. Honestly, I love routers. Or routers, how I think our friends overseas call them. But if we plan a route, we call it a route, which is why we call it a router. And if you plan a route, you call it a route, which is why you call it a router. So, gold here. 4 ports there, look nice. Look at that. Lovely, lovely. Gold contacts there. Gold band crystal oscillator, Tanti. Little bits of copper in here. MLCC, obviously ICs. Switch, so I can already see some copper in there, potentially some silver as well. Nice. Crikey, look at this one. That's a transformer module. Nice. I might be able to get this one off to actually show you. This one. There you go. And that's the copper I was talking about on the other one that I couldn't get off. There you go. That's what those little transformer modules have inside. Always nice. Okay, so shall we see what's under the heatsink? There's no wireless card though, which is surprising. So this is probably another ceramic IC. I need to just be slightly delicate. Can you be delicate with a blimming great hammer? Yeah. Yes, you can. I can see it under there. It's got those pins that... If I could just get it up enough to snip, that'd be great, but... Okay, so we've got this, oh, look at that. Nice gold pins in there. Look at those. We've got this car entertainment system back before the days of, you know, cars having them built in. So these are a handy little bag. Okay, so tiltable screens. Oh yeah, these always come in handy. Sweet. Take the Velcro straps for sure. Oh look, we've even got a toggle there. Okay, so maybe I'll do one of these. This is going to release the whole thing. She says. Oh, missed one. Excuse me. In fact, I missed 2. I think, did I? That one's up. Not sure what that one is. Okay. Yay, there we go. Oh, wow. Okay. This is better than I was expecting from inside the screens here. Okay, so on this side we've got resistor IC. Nice. And that's it, just a couple of little tiny resistors there. Fuse. Look at that fuse. I tend tend to always take the fuses out at the time as well. I don't know why, but I suppose because they're just easy to pop out, I guess. There's that little fuse for the fuse box. They sit in a nice brass thingy. That looked quite nice, that fuse. That might be finding itself into some resin. So we've got some copper spools, IC, obviously capacitors, probably some gold in here, and then you've got, what's that one? That was a switch, I think. So any of the switches could have silver in. Same over here, in there. All right, obviously ribboning. And now that could potentially be silver in here. It's very light and shiny, so possibly. Okay, so here's the main little board on there. There we go. Right. Now, this looks like a silver flash board. Is that a thing, guys? Because it looks like it to me. If you look here, and if you look around the edges, this is silver flashed. Nice. That's a first for me, I have to say. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, obviously, I am wrong a lot. That's what it looks like, which is awesome if it is. Okay, so got 2 crystal oscillators here, some ICs, copper spools, 4 copper spools there that I'm interested in. Very nice. Oh, here we go. Look at this. Nice. Nice copper in there. Very good. It's like it is literally like a TV board, isn't it? This. Excellent. Much better than your standard monitor boards. Very nice. So there's pins in here. Not sure without getting them out what they are. Usually gold, but they're so tiny I can't even see them. And a tanty there. I miss black tanties all the time. I just can't identify them without really studying, so I only ever really spot the standard easy orange ones. Let's look at this ribbon. Okay, there's your plastic. And any side screws on that one? Yeah. So my week's done, my long week. Can't remember if I said this yesterday. If I did, I'll just be editing it out, won't I? Or you're going to hear it twice. Yeah, that was tiring. That was tiring. And I'm glad I now have a week off. Because I only usually... So I did 5 full days, and I only usually do 2 days, although I cram a lot of hour into those 2 days. I do like a 13-hour shift. But that, you know, it's very difficult when you have a child with additional needs to work more than 2 days a week. Lots of parents can't even work at all because it is really hard. Really hard. It's hard on the whole family. So actually this week has been a challenge, not just for me work-wise, but for the whole family, and I'm not looking forward to having to do that again if I have to do it again. I'll be working 3-day weeks instead, but the longer this pandemic goes on for, the more likely it is I'll be coming around to another 5-day, because, you know, we've got to look after those vulnerable students. So, and it's about having as little contact, the fewer people mixing the better, kind of thing. So that's why we're doing it in week stints. My other shifts up until half term are going to be not with the... They're going to be admin base. So yeah, I know it's Snoozeville, right? Again, that's for me, not... I love the whole thing about my job is the wonderful work we do with the students. So admin's not my fave either. So basically, sooner the better coronavirus can do one for that steel getting back to normal, huh? These are actually really handy for little trays to put my resin on, so I am going to keep that even though it's steel. Another one of those. And a bit of Perspex. Actually, 2 bits of Perspex. Interesting. Yep. All handy. That's not handy. That's not handy. That might be aluminium. Let's have a look. It is. Okay, so there's a bit of aluminium there. Right, now for the gold. Yes, look at this. You see that? But... oh, I can. You have to be so careful how you get this off, otherwise the gold is just going to not be on the ribbon, it's going to be stuck to the screen. So you know me, I always strip the screens right down. I never, you know, if I'm microscrapping, I'm going to microscrap it all to get the good bits, and here's the good bits. Nice gold. And then that needs to go off for appropriate recycling. So I'm going to pop it up with my other screens up there. Mini screens, that is. No big ones at the moment, which is good. Alright, so that was that one. That one I'll do off camera because we've got one. You don't need to see me do 2. And now we've got the main unit. So let's get into here. Here you see a nice bit of brass there. Oh wow, this is packed. It's packed, I tell you. Come on, you beast. Come on. Okay. Whoa. Alright. Wowzers. Okay, so got some nice brass in these. There'll be some gold in here. The size of that crystal oscillator, that's nice. All these ICs, look at that fat IC chip, oh my goodness. Very nice. Look at the covering on the, like the braided cover. More ICs. Little funny little heat shields, but they look steel. Where's the... yeah. Okay. IC. Diode. On this one, got copper spools. More copper in here, this one. MLCCs. More diodes. Resistor. More copper in that one. Switches, so potential for silver contacts. Alrighty. Oh, so that's a lovely big... that's got heatsink paste. Look, it's actually cut out in the board. Different. Just wondering if there's going to be a ceramic chip underneath there to have all that. That is certainly very different. Okay, and that's it. Okay, so you've got your standard thing here. You're going to have your little motors. Let's see if we've got a brass. Hardly ever get one, but sometimes people get a brass. That's brilliant though, that is a brilliant stamp. Oh! So it's either brass or it's stainless. It's not brass. So what could that be then? Stainless steel? Nice. It's also a perfect stamp, so that's going out there. Very nice indeed. See? Can you see? There we go. Nice. Very nice. Just thought I'd double check. Sometimes I like to trick you. Make it a lovely brassy colour and it's not brass at all. Oh. There we go. Number 1. Number 2. So you've got your laser in here. Oh. That's steel as well. In here. So we can break that down further. And then you've got this one for your switches. So we'll check it out because it could be silver. So in this one, the plastic's actually, the screws have gone through the plastic. Okay. Here's all your switches. And a bit more ribboning. Oh, there's a tinge to that. It's interesting. Okie doke. So. Oh no, did you hear that? Not that I'm drinking it anyway because it's cold now, but. Some plastic goodies in my tea. In with the plugs. I don't bother processing these. They're solid, they're sealed. I'll put them in shred. Okay. Little bits I chuck up there. Okay guys, well as ever, thank you so much for joining me for another Wednesday Scrap Chat. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have a wonderful week and I'll see you around in some other live streams I'm sure. Take care, stay safe and I'll see you soon. Bye!